Right, so this was something that I was going to do probably, I don't know, maybe a year ago. I was going to go through all my platinums, just to go through them and, you know, do an update every milestone or something. I was going to start at 25, but we're long past that now. I basically just go for like platinums whenever I like a game a lot. What have I gotten? 12 on the channel at the moment, I think. And the rest are just like games that I like, you know, that I decided to go out of my way and get the platinum for. Or there's some games in here that were genuine accidents too. So we're just going to go through them all. So my first ever platinum trophy was the Batman Telltale series trophy back in 2016. Yeah, so apparently, I guess it took me like 2 weeks to beat the first episode? What the fuck? But basically, yeah, in these Telltale games, the decision-based games, you have all these episodes and you have to buy the episodes separately. On average, they came out like 2 months after each other. You literally had to spend $20 every single time. It did eventually obviously end up costing like $100 here in Australia, which is like a regular price game. It'd be like $60 in America basically. Yeah, that was my first one, and literally you get this platinum by beating the game. Like you literally just finish the game and you get the platinum, which for my next video, this context will moving along, my second one is Ratchet & Clank, the remaster. I got it on release, but I didn't get the platinum until about like a year later. I never really tried to, but then I kind of just one school holidays just went, fuck it, I really like this game. It's a remake of the original, obviously, that I used to play on PlayStation 2 when I was younger. So it's one of those games that, like, it's a weird remake for sure. It's obviously tied into the movie, which wasn't very good. Like, the movie's so bad that I actually watched it and I to this day still can't remember a single scene from it, and I actually actively forget it exists. So that probably says how bad the movie really is. But the gameplay is really fun. I think now they've actually added a 60 FPS mode for PS5, so this game would be a lot of fun to play now, I reckon. The 30 FPS thing was like, at the time I didn't really care, but like, yeah, it wouldn't be fun to go back and play if it was still 30 FPS. But my next one was Tales from the Borderlands, another Telltale game. And this one was honestly one of the most miserable experiences I've ever had, because I like the Borderlands games. I've never finished one. That's probably like I don't know. I just never finished them. So this game, to me, I think it was a free game on PlayStation Plus. It came with all the episodes. I basically just said to myself, like, I just want another platinum, so I'm just gonna play through this game. I played through the first 3 episodes legitimately, but then it got to a point where I'm like, fuck this shit, and I literally sat down, I think for this entire day, the 14th of March, yep, I just skipped every single cutscene. I don't know what happens in this game. I literally skipped every single cutscene and just beat the game just for the platinum. I did not like this game at all. But I didn't want to play it because I thought it was good. I wanted it for the platinum, so I succeeded, I guess, in the end. Next platinum is Batman Season 2, The Enemy Within. But yeah, Telltale games are usually like really easy to get platinums for. They're yeah, you just beat the game. You literally just play the game, complete it, you're done. And they're all episodic, so an episode goes for probably like an hour, maybe. So you just sit there for an hour, you beat one episode, you just play the game. It's not very hard. Yeah, this was like a complete mistake. A complete accident is probably the best way to put it. I didn't intend to do this at all. This was a complete accident. I literally just played the game over like a 2-year period, got the platinum. I don't know how I did that. I just did it. I don't know. I just randomly played one day and it popped, and that was it. Not much I can say about this one. It's a fun game though. It's a cool game. And then Spider-Man 2018 happened. As you can see, I literally like 100%ed every single DLC that came out, like the day they came out. All on the same day. All those trophies, all on the same day. Like I I was not fucking around when it came to this game. This is a great game. This is a great game. It's gonna pop up again. Yeah, this was the first game though where I just like, I got it day of release and went, I'm getting this platinum and I'm not gonna stop playing the game until I get it. I do remember the completing all districts being really annoying. That was obviously the last trophy I got, because you had to get all the like you had to get all the crimes, and they were like really annoying because I didn't do them as they popped up. I literally had to swing around per district and just like wait for them to spawn in, so it was like pretty annoying. But I didn't know what the trophies were. I just kind of played the game, figured it out from there. But here we go. Help wanted. This one is, it could be one of the weirder ones on here, but yeah, when they said they were bringing this shit to VR, I was like, I had to try this shit out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I had a VR headset for not long at that point, like probably only a couple months. So I'm like, well, I gotta give this a go. And this game is actually so tough. Like this game's like, I still rate it really highly. Like, whether it's FNAF or not, I think this game's like sick. It's just different when you're in VR. I think any VR horror game is just like, to me, that's what you buy a VR headset for. You know, this game had a lot of collectibles, which made replaying levels really fun. All the levels were really good as well. It was obviously scary because you've got a VR headset on. But you know, this one was a lot of fun. It was just something I just randomly decided fun game, but it's definitely like a bit of a weird one, I guess. Moving along, the MW2 campaign remastered. Yeah, when this dropped, it was that sort of, well, I might as well get the platinum for this. I guess it came out on the 1st of April, so it took me a couple weeks, but this was like as the pandemic hit. When it first hit, it was still kind of like, no one really knew what the go was, but I remember specifically around this time, I remember because I was playing this game thinking, wait, what the fuck, we're not going back to school for like the next month minimum, and it ended up being for the rest of the year. But I mean, this game's a classic. This campaign still holds up, so this was a really fun one to revisit. I wish they'd do a third one, to be honest. Bring back the third game. And then we have one that we've already gotten on the channel, but this was the first time. Yeah, this one still traumatizes me to this day. The Joel death is still, yeah, it rattled the shit out of me. Because I got this game like a couple days after release. I heard murmurs of that something happens in the first 2 hours. I had no idea what was going to happen, but I knew that something happened in the first 2 hours. And then as soon as it happened, I just remember thinking, there's no fucking way. Like, there's just no way they did that. But then it just clicked with me where I was just kind of sitting there, just kind of like, fuck, do I really want to play this anymore? Because I'm thinking, well, what's the rest of the game going to be like? And then I thought about, it's a revenge plot. Like, all right, yeah, let's go kill every last one of them. Like, I didn't like Ellie in the first game, so this game, I mean, she was just more likable. You get to play as her. Like, she's a lot more nimble. So you're able to, like, obviously crawl through grass, like, dive under cars, and, like, it's just, like, a lot more fun to play. There's a lot more mechanics, I think, that make stealthing really fun, too. Like, I really connected with Ellie, because, yeah, fuck Abby, forever. I will never forgive that bitch, ever. And then this was my last PlayStation 4 Platinum. Obviously, this was earned literally the day before the PS5 came out, which I was lucky enough to pre-order. So yeah, literally the next day I was like using a whole different console. But this was intentionally like, I wanted to get this done before the PS5 came out. So this game could be top 10 all time for me. Like, this game was like, yeah. I mean, I played all of them, but this one was easily my favorite, I think. This one, I don't know, man. It just works. It just does. The grapple hook was so fun to play with this one, and the fact that you could shoot off of it and shit, I don't know, man. Like, everything about it, the story, the game, I mean, it was just a lot of fun. I remember getting this trophy and just thinking, like, this could be one of my favorite games. Like, it was just a lot of fun. Moving on to Miles Morales. Obviously, this was I think this was the first game I bought for my. I got it with my PS5, but this is the first game I played on it. Yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales might be one of the most disappointing games I think I've ever played. I wasn't hyped for it before it came out, but I remember the teaser, like that PS5 event, like one of the first ones. They showed all like the new games and that. Like I remember that first teaser trailer, just thinking, holy shit! Like there's a second Spider-Man game. Like oh my god. But then the more details that came out about it, I just remember thinking, what the fuck? Like tell me this is like 7-hour experience. Like there's like nothing to it. It's just like a cash grab basically. Like you fucking serious? And then like playing it, I just thought the story was not great. The gameplay felt identical. Like this was, to me, they advertised it as like a PS5 exclusive that happened to come out on a PS4, but it didn't feel any different at all. The 60 FPS was a big change, but it should be standard, especially nowadays. Like that should be standard. That shouldn't be a draw point. I just remember playing this and just thinking like, man, this just kind of sucks. Like it's not a bad game, but it's just not, I don't know. I just thought the first game was so much better. Like just so much better. So that's why I didn't get the platinum until like a month later, because it's like I just didn't want to play the game, genuinely. Like I beat the game day of release and just thought, fuck, I just don't want to play this anymore. Like I don't know, maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but this is a game that I often revisit because I like playing through all the games, but I never enjoy revisiting it still. And this is one of the other weirder ones in my collection. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did this. Just something to do, I guess. And it's a free game. Like, I didn't spend money on it, so it was a fun experience though. It's obviously why they made a sequel. This could have been actually the first game I played on my PlayStation 5, just because I wanted to see what like the controller features were. And it was probably while Miles Morales was downloading, but I don't have a lot to say about this one though. I don't really remember it too much. It was just kind of one of those, I just kind of did it because I was bored, basically. Yeah, this is my most prized possession. This is one of my favorite games ever. This was came out at probably an important time in my life, I would say. So this one, it just like, it came out at the perfect time. This was something that I always wanted. The platinum. I just didn't have the confidence to be able to get it, because obviously you've got to beat the game in insane mode, but then you've got to beat the same game on insane mode without reloading a single camera battery. The game's like 8 hours long. Like it's basically 2 hours though, if you know what you're doing. But it was a 2-hour session where I quite literally, like, obviously I had to play the game basically in pitch black darkness, and I basically never used my camera. I used to have my run recorded. I used to have that. I clipped it. My PlayStation wiped last year, so I lost all of that. So that really sucks. But I mean, this was cinema. I know a few of the lads were in a share screen watching me do this one for the full 2 hours. I did the first game too, but there's no platinum for the first game, and the DLC, but there's no platinum for that either. But this was easily one of the hardest things I've ever done. I mean, to go through anywhere from like a 6 to 8 hour, depending on how slow you are, I suppose, a 6 to 8 hour long game, to beat it in 2 hours, but then beat the whole thing without dying, and then basically beat the whole thing in pitch black darkness is like, don't know how I did it. I practiced for literal weeks though. Like I literally practiced every day for weeks. Like I'm talking 3 weeks. Like put a couple hours in every day. I still have over 100 hours on this game, I think. I put a lot of time into this, and the hard work paid off. So this is still probably my most prized possession, I would say. This one was I still can't believe it. This is a good game though. I still really like this game. I think at first everyone was kind of disappointed because it was like, what the fuck does this have to do with the first game? It's so different. But yeah, if you read those documents and you do a bit of research on the lore, it's a great game. It's still a lot of fun to replay. It's just, yeah. And it's still, graphically, it still holds up 8 years later. It's just fucking insane. The next one, Ragnarok. Yep, this is one of the best story games I've ever played in my life. Red Dead 2 is up there, but this is one of the best stories I've ever experienced in media, I think. The Odin plot twist, I genuinely paused the game for probably like 10 to 15 minutes and just just played the whole game back and went, there's no way that this is possible, right? Was it obvious? Like, maybe to some, but like to me, I just did not see that coming at all. And, you know, I came into this game hyped a bit. I thought that was kind of overrated. It was a good game, but fuck, like, game of the year, no. It wasn't better than Spider-Man, I didn't think. I thought Detroit Become Human was better, and then obviously Red Dead 2 was the best game to come out that year, but this game just blew me away. Like, everything about it, like, it just blew me away. It's one of the most fun games to 100% for me. Like, going through all the realms and just exploring was genuinely, like, yeah, it was so fun. Like, this was one of the most fun platinums, but it still took me like 60 hours to get the platinum though. It was a long platinum, but Rift Apart was another one that was just kind of like random. I was meant to do this like as it came out, but something happened. I think I accidentally deleted my save file, which just killed all motivation to... What was the last trophy I needed? Basically, I had to get all these collectibles in one like playthrough, obviously. Because my original save file was deleted, I could not be bothered back in 2021 to go through and get all these miscellaneous trophies. So literally one day in 2023, as you can see, I basically just said, fuck it, let me just get the last 5 trophies in one sitting and just like get this shit out of the way. So it's a fun game. It's not one of my favorites, but I mean, yeah, the Rift stuff, like for the selling point for the PS5, like this would have been a strong game to launch a console with for sure. Like, I know that was the plan, but yeah, it would have been a really good game to launch a console with. The Stick of Truth. This was actually meant to be one of the first videos like of this format that I was ever gonna do. This was just randomly decided to do it, but I had to I literally had to play through this game like 4 times, I think, and I think I only needed to play through it twice. But the first time I played through it, I was naive, because you got to be friends with your dad. He's the last friend that you can get on the Facebook equivalent in the game, but you need every single friend in the game up until that point. And I missed one that you get like right at the start of the game, like literally like in the first like mission of the game basically. So then I had to play through that again. Then I had to get all the items. You have to get every weapon in the game and every armor piece in the game, and I missed like an armor piece and like a weapon in one playthrough, so I had to play through it again. But then I missed, I think, another friend, so I played through it like 4 times. It was just like such a mess. But I mean, this game is just like, it's just really funny. I mean, there's not much to it. It's just South Park, but in game format. It's a lot of fun. Yes, this is another one that is probably one of my favorite games ever. This game is I remember playing this when it first came out, like on my PS3, and just like, shit, Vast was just so threatening, like, because I was pretty young playing it, and I'm just thinking, like, I don't want to go anywhere near Vast ever. He just scared the shit out of me. He was just such a threatening like villain. And then obviously playing it now, it's just like his aura is just off the chart. He's just one of the best. He's one of the best antagonists in like a game, I feel like. But this was one of the first games like that used the Ubisoft open world format that would be used in every single game to follow it. Like at the time, this was a great game, but like obviously you look at it now and it's like basically like every other Ubisoft game ever. But it just randomly went back and did it. Downloaded it just randomly. I think it was free on PS Plus through like the deluxe collection. So yeah, I love this game so much. I'd get the platinum all over again too. It's such a good game. I wish that Far Cry would be good again, because I thought that Far Cry 6 would do it, but outside of Giancarlo Esposito, who was barely in it, that game was just average, unfortunately. But we're all familiar with these 3: GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas. The journey's been documented for sure. Yeah, it's crazy to think that was 2 years ago now. Like, I remember thinking at that time, like, damn, like GTA 6 is 2 years away, and here we are 2 years later, and fuck, GTA 6 is still a year away, maybe if we're lucky. Like, it's so fucked. But GTA 3 was easily the worst one though. Like, I mean, it's the first one, obviously, like the first 3D one, but even as a platinum, it was literally miserable. I don't know, like, I don't know how to put it, but I just fucking, I hated it. But fuck, it's so, yeah, I can't believe I believe it's been 2 years. It's like, it's just fucking crazy. And then Vice City was just so much fun. This one was easily my favorite to platinum. Because I remember seeing it was going to take like 40 hours, and I thought, fuck, that's going to be tough. But I literally got to platinum in 4 days. I literally just locked in for a weekend and just did it. Like, it was just so fun. San Andreas was a lot different. San Andreas took a while. Like, it took like, I guess a couple weeks, but it took a lot longer. Just a bit of a grind, this one, but yeah, it's just so crazy to look back on. Like, that was 2 fucking years ago, man. Then Spider-Man Remastered got all the trophies again. So there was it's not a glitch, but you can just upload your PS4 save file to like the PS5 version of the game, which for some reason allows you to unlock every trophy in the game. So I got every single trophy in the game, like, basically at the same time. They all popped at 12:30, and I just sat there for fucking like 3 minutes just watching them all fucking pop. But yeah, that's a cheapie, that one. But I just thought, I don't know, I didn't want to go through it all again. Obviously, The Last of Us Part 1, the first game was always one that I wanted to platinum. I always wanted to do that, but they shut down the servers for the multiplayer mode on the PS4 version. So that's kind of impossible to do now, unfortunately. And I mean, it's been impossible for years, which is why I sought this one out. And then we went through and got the second one again. But yeah, just having to play it back to back was like tough, because I already did the best I could the first time around. Yeah, to get every collectible and shit like that, so that when I had to redo it, it was just a bit of a pain in the ass. The first time around, I didn't have to do that. I just played the game blind, and then went back and got the collectibles, and the second playthrough wasn't a problem. But yeah, having to play a 20-hour story like back to back, and having to play basically the whole like second half of it just to get access to the second character was definitely a pain in the ass. If they remaster it a third time, I might go and get the 3P, who knows? Maybe not. This one was iconic as well. I will say I wasn't a fan of the format that you just got a trophy every mission. Like, there's just so many missions. Like, it was definitely intense though. Like that one trophy, where was it? Oh, what was it called? It was reactor maintenance or something, wasn't it? Yeah, reactor maintenance without dying. Like, yeah, that shit was like, oh my god. Oh, that was intense. It was fucking scary. Such a good game though. Like, why have they not made a second one yet? I think they are now, but why did they wait 11 years to announce that? Like, they should have done that from the start. Yeah, this one sucked. This one definitely sucked. 24th of July. When did I actually beat the game? The 24th of September. 2 months it took me to beat the game, and it's like fucking 8 hours long. So arse. It's got to be one of the worst games I've ever played. It's so shit. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, the gameplay just sucks though. Like, the story's like, I think the second game made the story make a lot more sense. Like, the confusion that I had, like, where I was just like, this shit's just ass. It's not there anymore, I suppose. But yeah, no, the gameplay was definitely terrible. Maybe at the time it was how would you put it? Like, a cool stylistic choice, but fuck, it does not hold up well at all. Ugh. Just looking at it pisses me off. Mirage, to go from getting a platinum in 2 months to then doing one in a week, it's a different experience. Like, and I spent the same amount of time too, but yeah, this game blew me away. Like, I guess I just thought that because I hadn't played Odyssey, I hadn't played Valhalla, and I think they were the only ones I didn't play. I just heard negative things, like the games were just like kind of arse. And I already didn't really like the RPG stuff, so I kind of steered away from it until they gave up on it. So I didn't really know what to expect with this one, but yeah, it was fucking so fun. I don't remember the last time I actually had fun with an Assassin's Creed game like this. Even Origins blew me away the first time. Well, yeah, when I played it, when it first came out, but Origins is possibly one of the worst things to happen to that franchise, because now every game's just this massive bloated open world that like no one gives a shit about, I guess. Like there's just no, it's not fun anymore. It's just like there's just too much to do. I'm not sure if this one will see the light of day yet. I don't know. This might come out sometime soon. I'm not sure. Throwback PS1 game remaster. Yeah, I don't know if I can talk about that too much. Ghost of Tsushima. This one was a mixed bag. When I first played it, I was like fully addicted. Like the switching stance stuff was so fun. Like I just wanted to learn like all the stances. I just wanted to find them all. And then once you got them all, it was like the gameplay was just so fun. But the open world got boring really quickly because it was the same shit over and over again, just like the weather looked a bit different. And then the story to me wasn't really that good until like the end, really. Like I felt like it started strong, but then it got kind of mid during the middle, I think. And then it had a strong finish. So it was easily one of the better games to come out in 2020, but it's just one of those ones where I got burnt out so quickly. Like I was playing it July 2022, then gave up on it mid-August 2022, so I played it for about a month, and then like came back to it, and then obviously finished the game and 100%ed it from there. But it's still a great game though. It was one of those games that like I looked back on really fondly because I was like, dude, it was so fun. But then when Ghost of Yotei came out, I was gonna go for the platinum for that, but I haven't even beaten the game yet because I got so burnt out so quickly because it's too similar to the first, but it's so much better than the first in like every way. Like the story's really good, the open world's really fun to explore, but you've given me the same shit to do though. Like it's still your bamboo strikes, it's still your fox dens, it's still like the same shit. So it's just kind of like I'm a bit more disappointed, you know, looking back on it now, because I'm like, what I loved so much about the game is in the second one, and it's just so much better. So why would I want to go back and play this one? I don't know. And here's one of the more controversial games. This one's been documented. I still don't get the hate behind it though. Yeah, the pacing is a problem for sure. I mean, you hype up the whole game, Venom, symbiote, all that stuff, and you have 5 missions with the symbiote, maybe if you're lucky. And it's like one in-game day, and by the end of the day, he's fully converted to basically Venom. Like it's just like Jesus Christ. Like within 24 hours he's cooked. Like this should take days. It should take like a week. I feel like it was just the pacing that was off with this game. I think the gameplay is better. I think the combat's better. I think the boss fights are so much better. I think the story is better. It just happens too quickly. The first act of the game is so perfectly paced. Like up until Peter gets the symbiote, the game is so perfectly paced. But then after that, yeah, if you take the time it takes to beat Act 1, that's the same amount of time it takes to beat Act 2 and 3, and that should not happen. That's not to say that it's bad though. It's just paced weirdly. But I think it came out not long after the game came out that like they had to cut out a lot of the game just to meet the release date, which is probably why Wolverine's taken 5 years to come out. But it's taken them so long because, I don't know, maybe Insomniac just think that they're superhuman and they can put shit out in 2 years, and then they realise, fuck, I can't do that. But to meet the deadline, I'll just cut half the game out and just release it as is. It's something they're probably not doing with Wolverine. I feel like they learned their lesson, but it's a shame that this one had to deal with that, I suppose, because it is better than the first game in every way. But I suppose the experience I remember feeling was not as special as the first game. With the first game, no one knew what it was going to be. You know, no one knew how good it was going to be. Everyone was questioning, how good's the swinging, how good's this, how's the combat going to feel? So when you finally get your hands on that, it's fresh, it's brand new, and you go, holy shit, how good is this? But then you bring out Miles Morales, which is a $100 DLC. It's basically the same thing. It feels the same. You're already kind of sick of the formula. And then you bring out a second game that combat feels the exact same. The swinging's different, and it's a lot faster, and you've got your wingsuit, and there's more stuff to do in the open world. The open world's also bigger, it's not the same map. So you've got like small things that are different. but for the large majority of the game, it is basically the same, unfortunately. Even though it is better in every single way, that's what a sequel should be, but it's something that every PlayStation sequel's doing now, where it's like, let's just make the same game, but let's just make it better. And while that is a perfect sequel on paper, it doesn't necessarily make 5-year waits that fun. Because then you wait 5 years and you're like, I've basically played this before. Like, Ghost of Yotei was literally that 3 months ago. Like, there's people out there that genuinely think this game is terrible, and to those people, I don't know if they have a brain, because what are you talking about? Yeah, this is the third one on the list. Just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun, a little bit of a throwback, something that I tried to do during the pandemic, didn't succeed, so I decided to go back and do that, because why not? It's an iconic game. Obviously, I've got the remaster as well, so why not do the original? And then I started the second one, but I didn't get too far into that one. But I definitely want to get the whole original trilogy done. But yeah, this is just one of those ones that I couldn't help myself. Like I just wanted to do it. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, 1 million bolts. I literally had to fucking rubber band my controller for this, leave my PlayStation on overnight, and it was during I think it's during, you can do a glitch that puts you on the racetrack. It's like the hoverboard racetrack, and then if you use the magnet, I forget what it is exactly, but there's a magnet that you can get, a magnet gadget, and it just breaks boxes in the distance, but it keeps respawning the boxes, so you're just infinitely grabbing bolts basically, because it's not like you can have 1 million bolts in total throughout the entire game. You have to have it in one save file. It's not like you can spend the bolts and just make them back and it counts. You have to have a million bolts at once basically, so that one was really annoying. Yeah, this game also blew me away. I mean, it's not funny, by the way. You release a first game and it's complete dog shit, but then you put out a classic in the next one, and you're just kind of what? How the fuck did you do that? It ties directly into the first game. It continues the story, but it's a classic. But the first game's shit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's been documented, but what a game. I'm still in awe of this one too. I still can't believe it was good. It's crazy. But I am glad that this game was good, because man, if I had have sat through 2 shit Alan Wake games, fuck, I probably would have just, I don't know what I would have done. Rogue Incursion, this game is now not a VR game. You can still play it in VR, but now I think you can play the game with your controller. I'm not sure how that would I'm not sure how that works. This game felt like it was meant to be a VR game, so. But just like Alien Isolation, I mean, the Xenomorph just causes me problems. No matter what game it's involved in, it causes me problems, VR or not. So the VR version was tough. It was honestly really fun. It just sucks that the game came out and the collectible trophies were broken. People found all the collectibles in the game, but the trophies just wouldn't unlock. And it wasn't until basically when I got the platinum that they finally fixed everything, which I think is in today's age, it's kind of unacceptable that it took you 3 months to make a platinum obtainable when it should be obtainable as soon as the game comes out. But I mean, yeah, Alien in VR, they cooked. I mean, how could you miss, really? It's actually quite fun to replay. I know at the time I said that it was annoying to backtrack and stuff like that, but there was some satisfaction out of that though, just going back over and over again, knowing every single time you play it that you're going to improve, because I know where to hide now, I know where to do this, I know how to do this, and you can just do every section quicker and quicker, and it makes the game make more sense too, because first time you play it, it's like a fucking maze. It's you're just looking at the map, basically, where's the game telling me to go? Fuck, how do I get there? Instead of just doing it. I don't know, it's more satisfying when you know what you're doing. But another random one. I mean, yeah, it's not a platinum you try and get. It's just a platinum you get by playing. I would recommend having friends, because then you can play this game, and it's fun. That's all I can say about it though, really. I mean, it's just Among Us. It's not just play the game, and be good at it, I suppose. Be a good imposter. Be like Gregory. If you know, you know. I cannot I cannot talk about this one. I cannot talk about it. It's on its way. It is on its way. Blame Rockstar, really. That gives you a hint, I suppose. But blame Rockstar for delaying GTA 6. Alright, that's all I can say. If GTA 6 wasn't delayed, this would be in your hands right now. This one I also can't talk about, but I can show you the date that it was earned, which points toward the absence, I suppose. This was meant to come out in May when the GTA 6 delay happened. However, things changed. I mean, life changes. Things become busy, and sometimes you just don't get the same amount of time as, like, I guess you used to have. So it was kind of a tricky time, and then I basically quit for a bit. It just didn't seem worth it, to be totally honest. It's a lot of work, like, up to 20 hours to edit. And then you go like the 20 hours to fucking get these things. Like, it just didn't seem worth it, to be quite honest. This was going to be one that was going to sit in the vault and never see the light of day. But, you get burnt out, you have a little break, you come back. Things are a bit different this time around. So, I have a schedule. This is on it. So, soon. Which then brings me to my last one, which I also can't talk about. However, honestly, in a couple of weeks, this should be out, I think. I can't talk about it. Remember how I was talking about Telltale games and how their platinums used to work? That makes this one important. Yeah, that is the collection. That is all 36, I believe. And there should be more here, for sure. There should be more. I'm obviously working on this one. This game's a banger. February. There's just certain games that you start. I'll get back to them because some are a part of a schedule, but some aren't. Yeah, it's a bit all over the joint. Like I said, I should have more. There's so many over the years that I just ditched, like Watch Dogs 2 and stuff like that I should have just stuck it out, but I didn't. Maybe another time I can go back and grab them. Maybe. Who's to say?